And 2 cards are going on the bottom. We are ready to go. Hurry up. Urborg is in. Getting ready to go. As we were getting ready to go, we announced the players, Bobby on the left with Dark Depths, Jeff on the right with Initiative. And both of these archetypes trying to find their way in this new metagame. To turn 1 Archon of Emeria for Jeff. The Dark Depths Marit Lage cultists are still out there trying to build this deck to attack the metagame. And Initiative, I've been playing the deck recently myself. Seems pretty good right now.
I'll take 2.
So there's a Dark Depths that enter tapped on Bobby's side. Archon of Emeria can be a real pain in the butt. That is a... that was a Caracas for Jeff. I couldn't figure out if that card was upside down or what. I couldn't tell which side of that Caracas was the text box. Crush, thank you for the resub, 5 months. Appreciate that. So 2 Archon of Emeria's now on Jeff's side. Plays a Lotus Petal, plays a basic Forest. This is a white-green Initiative build. I played against Jeff at this event. We had an epic battle of a match, an Initiative mirror of sorts. It was quite a good match. I wish it was caught on cam. But now Sedgemoor Witch. That could be a problem for Jeff.
It's the one that makes... Sure. It's not the one that kills you quickly. Wait.
That's judge.
Okay.
How does it work with copies? Like,
I mean, it says cast, so the copies are not cast.
Alright.
It says there's some cards that say cast the copies. But
alright. Yeah, alright, fair enough.
that's the one that
Immediately fuck this up. Go ahead.
All right, an end step Once Upon a Time for Jeff now. The Sedgemoor Witch has resolved. Being a little bit nervous about Chain of Smog now is Jeff. Chain of Smog combo kind of gets through the Archon of Emeria stuff. Passing it back to Jeff. Who's now aware this Sedgemoor Witch needs to be dealt with. Could potentially become an emergency. With Chain of Smog, targeting yourself could get infinite pests onto the battlefield, and that'll be really tough for Jeff to beat. The Archon of Emeria's do fly, though. Which could end up mattering. Anointed Peacekeeper could be pretty good here, actually. Anointed Peacekeeper could increase the cost of Chain of Smog and prevent the combo, at least for a while. The hand is revealed, though. Legolas's Quick Reflexes, Elvish Spirit Guide, Dark Depths, Dark Depths. Okay, so the coast is clear in a way, but I think Jeff will still name Chain of Smog.
So minor stuff. Draw. Cast Ricochet. Draw 1, draw 2. Discard Grizzle Brand.
Maybe.
Ball Therapy. Land Fetch. Go to 17.
There's also an argument for Thespian Stage, I guess.
Practice, attempt to animate that, or reversible. The chalice is still out. So this turn, I'll pay 7, go to 10.
Yeah, Chain of Smog being taxed might be able to.
7, play a land for turn.
Okay, sorry about that. It sounds like we named Legolas as quick reflexes.
No, probably shouldn't change the slot. Very stuff comes tapped.
Well,
You got it, you got it.
Practice,
don't
play
have it.
another.
Sadly.
And that's not the one that gives you protection from protection from creatures. Okay, so you want to take a bit of a beating. That's fine. Pass to you.
Alright, just comes back on 0.
Yes.
I'm gonna put 2 counters.
Crush in the chat says playing in my local Legacy League tomorrow and bringing Mystic Forge with a few of the new Ugins in it to try out. Seems like fun. Do it. Do it.
The seasoned dungeoneer, right? So it gives protection and the creature explores. Like you target something, right?
So that's for
That's
6.
the
Sigma
party
4.
type.
Oh, like a cleric, cleric warrior.
Cleric,
rogue.
rogue, warrior, wizard.
All right.
Actually, you knew this one.
What was that?
You knew about this, right? 'Cause
Yeah. So
okay,
I'm just trying to remember.
1 card.
Bobby clarifying how Seasoned Dungeoneer works. I've been playing this card recently in Legacy, and it's kind of funny. Some people have forgotten what the card does. And cards like Archon of Emeria, I'm using it myself, and I'm forgetting what it does. Trying to cast a second spell, and I'm like, oh, wait, I can't do that. Sorry. The initiative cards have kind of been on a hiatus.
So your next thing is trap.
All right, little bit of a slow play situation here. Bobby needs to make a play. Has not made a land drop or anything. We're still just after the draw step. Robert's asking, does anyone play Comet? I miss Comet. I have sadly not seen Comet get played in quite a while.
11 next turn.
Bobby's life total is under threat, though. Bobby could make infinite.
It's just 2 more to cast, right?
Pests and the Archons still fly over for the victory. Maybe if the game plays out in such a way.
It's gonna trigger.
Dead.
I take 2, right?
4.
How's it work? You gain.
Not yet.
Yeah.
So this one, I create the pest.
Oh, it's not like a
Yeah.
drain trigger.
1,
Okay.
2, 3,
Yeah.
I create the
Yeah.
pest.
4, 5.
So I have 1.
Okay, so Legolas's quick reflexes targeting Sedgemoor Witch for some reason. That'll be. Oh, okay. So we're gonna attack, kill something. Okay, I see the plan there.
3 damage.
I'll be at 10.
Any target or?
No,
You take 6.
Yeah. Up to 1 creature.
Okay. That is interesting.
I'll
So
do damage to 1
I will be. I take initiative.
Take 3.
Okay, so one of the Archon of Emerias has been shot down.
And
Yeah, I got a grizzle.
That's turn 2.
3.
There's a pest that can chump block and gain Bobby a life, which could matter in this game. Seasoned Dungeoneer kind of awaits here. Sedgemoor Witch, interestingly, has Menace. Which could end up mattering as far as the initiative. The initiative will be taken here by Jeff.
two end steps. You got
I
Chalice,
forgot about
so
the type.
Yeah.
not gonna cast that,
kill
not
the
gonna cast
Peacekeeper.
that, not gonna cast that, not gonna cast that.
I thought I could chump block.
Not gonna cast that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually,
Sure.
The trigger target here.
Okay, the Anointed Peacekeeper will explore Archon of Mario revealed on top of the deck. Does Jeff want that, or will it be dumped into the graveyard? Everyone is wondering. Peacekeeper is now a 4/4 and has protection from creatures this turn. So it looks like 6 damage will be getting through.
I take 6.
I'm unclear if there's confusion in the chat of how Legolas's Quick Reflexes works. When you cast Quick Reflexes, it untaps the creature, and then when it becomes tapped, it deals damage equal to his power to one target creature. So there wouldn't be a way to untap Sedgemoor Witch after dealing damage for tapping. Not as far as I know.
Done?
Well, Bobby drops down to 4. The Peacekeeper is naming Legolas's Quick Reflexes, so Bobby had to pay more for it, but now that's kind of cleared up. If Bobby drew Chain of Smog because of the Seasoned Dungeoneer and the Flyer, maybe Bobby is still in major trouble here. Can make infinite pests and still die to an attack from the Flyer and protection from creatures. Okay, looks like Jeff takes game 1. Tony, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Just had some combo gamers join us, I assume. So players getting ready for game 2. Bobby will be on the play. If you're new around here, never seen this channel before, we're doing Tabletop Legacy multiple times a week lately. We have a Discord, one of the largest for Eternal Magic, as far as I know. Hit the follow button. All right, players are in the middle of resolving mulligans. Looks like Jeff has put one on the bottom. And we are ready to go. Basic Swamp. Bobby tapping and untapping it. Is this infinite mana?
Go.
Lotus Petal pass the turn. Bobby with a fake out tapping and untapping of the swamp. That was interesting. Jeff with a Narset playmat. Jeff told me he has a Narset commander deck. Very interesting.
I gotta think about this one.
Alright.
Okay, so Cavern of Souls, thinking about what creature type to name. Looks like Warrior was chosen. Okay. Archon of Emeria on turn 1.
That's good. I'll draw.
Warrior, huh? What non-human warriors are in this deck? Huh. I mean, I guess there's Undermountain Adventurer. Maybe that's what we're doing.
Play Cabal Therapy.
You name something, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm thinking what the name. Undermount Adventure is a warrior, right? Undermount
Giant
Adventure.
warrior. It's a giant warrior.
It's a warrior, right?
It's a giant warrior.
Giant warrior. It's like, why else would we name warrior?
I'm thinking the same thing, Bobby. Why else would we name Warrior? It must be Undermountain Adventure. I mean, I played against Jeff. I know Undermountain is in the deck.
I'll just check.
The Bobby hasn't seen it yet.
I think it's a human warrior.
Because I'm pretty sure Undermount Adventure is a warrior because I used to play it. So.
The first reason is like I love that's my favorite. But like it's just like when I'm on lands, I'm just like aggressively racing.
It is a human warrior.
Which card's a Human Warrior? Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
I'll name. I'll name. Seasoned Engineer.
Yeah, I'll let you flip it.
Alright.
All right. Well, none of the above is in hand. Solitude, Witch Enchanter, the One Ring. Archon of Emeria will attack.
I'll draw.
Yeah, Seasoned Engineer is a warrior. I just got the text up on the screen, but the Cavern of Souls would usually just name human then. But I guess in a white-green initiative deck, you could just name warrior, which is kind of cool. Interesting that Jeff has the Solitude. Verdant Catacombs comes in tapped. Robert's asking, is white-red initiative still a thing? It is still a thing. I've been playing it myself. However that counts. If I'm playing a deck, does it count, chat? Like, if I'm playing a deck, does it go on your spreadsheet?
Yeah. Solitude.
Solitude.
Oh my goodness. Cabal Therapy naming Solitude and double One Ring is in hand. Oh, man.
I want to flip this thing. It's a land.
Yeah, sure. 16.
All right, Jeff did not want to flip the Witch Enchanter, but it is a Witch Blessed Meadow land. Archon of Emeria attacks. Lotus Petal gets sacked. Uh-oh.
Play a barrel blade.
How big is this?
Artifact, sorcery. What do you have?
An artifact creature.
Artifact creature. It's a 3.
Okay, so Barrowglyph gets played by Bobby. Is it worth it to sack it to Cabal Therapy, get rid of the One Rings? Ugh. All right, found a City of Traders, plays a One Ring. There was only one spell per turn, but for the following turn, could flashback Cabal Therapy. All right, fetching with Verdant Catacombs here. Jeff's going to get a One Ring. Jeff has protection. Gonna start drawing some extra cards. Bobby's probably not going to be able to do much about it. I don't think Bobby's deck has Bowmaster. I don't really know, but I don't think so. I don't know that it has Collector Roof either. The One Ring's probably just going to go off. And as you can see, Jeff has a backup One Ring sitting next to me right here. Sitting next to my little box.
Play Sedgemoor Witch.
Sedgemoor Witch. Okay. Sedgemoor Witch could get interesting with the Cabal Therapies. The one spell per turn thing is really hurting Bobby here. That's why you put Archon of Emeria in the deck. The card is good. All right, Jeff's going to draw 2 now. So far, 2 cards drawn off the One Ring. Jeff is aware, though. Chain of Smog could be a big problem.
11. Another one. Alright.
All right, going to play another One Ring. Jeff is aware that Cabal Therapy could get flashback on the following turn, so might as well. And also shut down Paraguay for another turn. Jeff's build of initiative with the One Ring. In the match I played against Jeff, which was a mostly mirror, the One Ring kind of was one of the best cards against me. Jeff pays the basic planes and sacrifices the City of Traders now.
Witherbloom Apprentice. That's the one that loses.
Witherbloom Apprentice, okay.
Your turn. Sure.
Mr. Bips says the One Ring pretty good. Maybe we should put it on the watch list. Yeah, maybe we should. Why did they make one of the most powerful artifacts in all of fantasy literature and movies so powerful? What a mistake. All right, Jeff, we'll draw some more cards with the One Ring.
Okay, so you can still contest, but I think this is on the so then I see your hand.
Mr. Bibbs asking the right question. Does anyone even like Lord of the Rings? Nobody even likes Lord of the Rings.
It doesn't. Either way, I think that.
One of my favorite species of Magic player to attack on my YouTube channel is the Magic player that screams that we should ban all universes beyond, including bestseller Lord of the Rings. What are you talking?
9.
Just completely unrealistic expectations. Anyway.
Sure.
All right, there's the Undermountain Adventure that we were talking about earlier.
I'll draw.
So now Jeff has taken the initiative. Bobby will have to think about the initiative now. The next 2 rooms of the Undercity could be the Forge and then the Trap. Bobby's life total is not going to hold up for long. Legolas's quick reflexes. Okay, so can't do it. The Lotus Petal was played first. Good catch by Jeff.
So instead,
A little bit of a misstep here by Bobby, it seems. Was going to try and shoot somebody down with Legolas's quick reflexes. Getting to attack, though, and one of these creatures will likely get through. Sedgemoor has Menace, Barrogoyf, a Death Touch Lifelinker, with 4 power at the moment. It's likely Bobby's going to get the initiative.
Okay, I take 7.
I gain 4.
You good?
Yep, I gain 4. I can choose how the initiative resolves, right? I can choose to grab the land first before I mill.
I think so.
Yeah. I'll grab the land first.
Did Bobby accidentally gain 5 life? I'm not sure. But stacking the triggers here, which I believe works to grab a land with the initiative and then resolve the Baraglyph's damage trigger.
Then I mill 4.
I think that works.
No, to my hand.
Okay. Any creature.
1, 2.
Okay, Torak Dreadcanner, Witherbloom Apprentice, Baraglyph, and Averting Catacombs, which we can't take here. Turok is interesting. Might just be better to take Baraglyph, yeah. I think Baraglyph is probably the better choice. It'll be an excellent blocker. And an excellent attacker. So passing it back to Jeff. Jeff will lose some life from the One Ring's bird encounters. Bobby has the initiative. Undermountain Adventure has Vigilance. But the Archon flies. Seasoned Dungeoneer to take the initiative before attacks. Now,
Where'd you go?
a lot of the time, maybe even most of the time, if you're going to attempt to take the initiative on your turn, you want to attack first so that you can take the initiative twice. Putting 2+1 counters with the Forge on Undermountain Adventurer now, and then attacking afterward.
I'll respond. I'll cast an Abrupt Decay.
Abrupt Decay on the Archon. Okay, Archon of Emeria down. Bobby will... Okay, so Explorer moved an Ancient Tomb to hand. Bobby will not be able to block, has protection from creatures.
No trigger. Not yet. 9.
Not their lands turn.
Now, if Jeff had not taken initiative before combat, he would be able to take it again. So twice in one turn. I mean, the Undermountain Adventure was bigger when we declared attacks, but it was going to get to explore and have protection from creatures anyway. Unclear to me if it mattered. It might just have been better to play this seasoned Dungeoneer post-combat. Unclear, though. I don't know what the plan is here. Okay, getting to now to play multiple spells a turn. Chromox comes in. I was like, maybe I'll kill that one and then see what happens after that. Thinking about what to imprint on Chromox now. Looks like it's going to be an Archon of Emeria. Oh, good catch by the chat. Yeah, Bobby missed 2 Magecraft triggers there from the Abrupt Decay. Very true. That could have been pretty damn good. Getting a Pest draining for 1. That could end up mattering a lot in this match, the way it's playing out. Yeah. Great catch by the chat.
Sure. Oh, I think it's Grow Bigger. There's an instant.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Instant land, artifact, creature.
Yeah, I'm just thinking it through. That could end up being a major error for Bobby, given the current math I'm seeing on the board. And there would be a possible flashback, sacking the pest of a Cabal therapy. That's a big trigger to miss.
It's a creature, right? Good.
Oh, I think I missed the triggers. That's fine.
Bobby just realized it.
Yeah, sure. With the abrupt, I'm supposed to have one best.
Okay, FNM vibes. We're going to allow Bobby to get the triggers. A little late. Jeff's cool with it. Okay. I dig it. This is not a competitive event. Knowing Jeff, he just wants to play against somebody that didn't lose the game because they missed a trigger. That's just not. At least not at FNM. Jeff plays a lot of competitive Magic and likes the challenge. No matter the format, Jeff will play anything. There's a prize, Jeff's playing. Jeff was telling me he played CEDH over the weekend. Doesn't care. He'll beat you in whatever.
It deals damage.
It has hex before, right? Yeah. Hex before.
All right, we're doing the Legolas's quick reflexes thing again.
I'll deal damage to the.
Quick reflexes on Baragoi to deal lifelink death touch damage is pretty mean. I think you got to kill Seasoned Engineer here, right?
Seasoned Engineer.
1 sec, so target here.
Even the pest is attacking. I'm leaving one back.
Okay, a pest is attacking and one is staying back.
This has menace.
I'll respond to the target.
Sure.
Okay, responding to the targeting of Seasoned Engineer. This is not a part of the resolution of the split second spell. This is like a trigger that happens later. So, excuse me, Jeff can respond by drawing cards.
You kill it, right?
Yep.
Bam.
Okay, Seasoned Engineer dies. We're forgetting about the lifelink.
So weird little sauce.
Okay, looks like we're going to game 3.
I was counting even if I missed the first trigger, it would have still been lethal.
I'm not sure if it mattered then. All right, Bobby hoping for a good 5-card hand. These, like, fast combo decks tend to mulligan kind of aggressively. Not the kind of hand where you say, I got lands in us and I got spells I'll keep. You want to have a hand that does something powerful. At least in my opinion. I think Bobby would agree. Looking at a 5-card hand now. Up against the initiative. 5 cards for Bobby, 7 it looked like for Jeff. Chalice on 1, that is pretty good. Chalice of the Void. Will even be able to stop Legolas's quick reflexes. Cabal Therapy. Dark Ritual. Oh boy, what's going on? Double Lotus Petal, Lover Spirit Guide, Thespian Stage, Witherable Apprentice. Uh-oh.
Black, green.
Okay.
No zero. Crack for black.
Okay.
Solitude.
I do have it.
Alright, so I get one trigger.
I think I pitch this card.
Okay, so Chain of Smog to try to end the game with Witherbloom Apprentice on the battlefield.
I tried.
Witherbloom Apprentice will be solituded though, and pitching Archon of Emeria, and Bobby ends up hellbent. Jeff needed that solitude, or the game was going to end.
There we go.
Alright.
Seasoned Engineer, okay.
At least you have a hand.
I'm gonna get a planes.
Yeah, turn 1 win, stopped by 0 mana interaction. Classic Legacy. You know, we've seen over the last couple of years a lot of people talking about the evoke creatures and too many free spells, whatever.
In a Barrow
Solitude has been so great for Legacy. Endurance as well.
everything, but I was like, if you have a chance,
Arguably also Fury.
You did have a nose.
I was like,
Force of Vigor, Force of Negation, excellent.
gonna hold that.
We've even seen some Flare of Denials here and there on stream.
Your turn.
There was another Spirit Guide pitched on Jeff's side to cast Seasoned Engineer. I think maybe it was off camera or went out of frame or whatever. So Seasoned Engineer, Seasoned Engineer attacking.
So that's 6.
It now has 6 power after getting forged and an Explorer trigger. Anointed Peacekeeper was revealed on top. It's getting dumped into the graveyard. Yeah, no love for my boy Grief, though, says Violent. Unfortunately, Magic players just didn't like Grief. It was alive in Legacy for quite a long time before it finally was banned. When the players don't move for a moment, I think we froze, but they're just not moving. But we had a lot of good moments on stream with Grief, especially very early on when before.
I gained 1, then you solitude.
When the cards were all really new. All right, that's a trap from the Undercity now. Okay, Chalice of the Void revealed on top with the Seasoned Engineers. Explore. Bobby drops to 5 now. Next room would be...
Doesn't matter.
Barragoyf, I guess?
Alright.
All right, Barragoyf will be named by the Peacekeeper. The next room would be draw a card for Jeff. And that is the handshake. The match is won. Seasoned Engineer. Still good in 2025, everybody. Still good.